It's a busy week of updates at Disneyland, especially as we head into the final stretch of the holiday season. We've got last call holiday news, after dark events selling out, Lululemon surprise opening, hotel progress news, and an attraction confirmed to be closing in 2026. Construction updates and more. I'm Julie from Main Street USA Studios. Let's get into everything you need to know this week at the Disneyland Resort. Some breaking news for this week's news update. As we predicted, the new Lululemon store at Downtown Disney officially opened on Friday, December 19th, just in time for those last-minute holiday shoppers. We were super surprised to see it open. There was no major announcement or anything. We were able to check it out. Inside, the space feels clean, bright, and modern with a strong selection of both men's and women's apparel. A couple things to note, there is no Magic Key discount at this location, not even for Inspire key holders, and there are no Disney or Mickey themed Lululemon items available. This is a standard Lululemon store carrying regular merchandise only. Disney's goal was clearly to open before Christmas, and it seems to have paid off. The store manager shared that they brought in over $100,000 on opening day, Friday. We were wondering about staffing. He said staffing was a mix of transferred cast members and then some new hires, which helped the store open so quickly. While this does add a bit more of a traditional mall feel to Downtown Disney, especially without Disney theming or discounts, we think it works alongside the nearby shops like the D-Lander and Avengers Reserve, creating a balanced mix of those Disney and non-Disney offerings on the West End. We are officially in the final stretch of the Disneyland holiday season, which runs through January 7th this year. Starting December 22nd through January 1st, all Magic Key holders are blocked out, meaning many locals won't be able to experience the holidays unless they purchase a regular ticket. Good news is that some higher tier Magic Key holders can still visit after New Year's, giving them a quieter window to enjoy the decor, holiday treats, and seasonal entertainment before everything comes down. So basically, if you have any must-have snacks like holiday caramel apples or gingerbread Mickeys, now is the time to grab them. This is also your reminder to prioritize holiday overlays like It's a Small World holiday and Haunted Mansion holiday while they're still running. And once the holidays wrap up, January tends to be much calmer with cooler weather and lighter crowds, though it's also refurbishment season, so expect some attractions to start going down. And speaking of holiday must-dos that disappear fast, one of Disneyland's most popular seasonal traditions is officially down to its final days. That's right, if you've been waiting on candy cane season, this is your last call. Disneyland's hand-pulled candy canes are officially back for the holidays, and as of December 21st, only a handful of dates remain. This tradition has been around for more than 55 years, and if you've ever had one, you know why people line up for them. The texture and flavor are totally different from anything store-bought. That said, they can be very difficult to get. You do still have time at Disneyland on December 22nd and December 24th, and over at DCA, you can grab these on December 23rd and actually on December 25th. Make sure to arrive early, head to the candy cane line after park entry, get added to their mobile wait list, and then wait for your pickup notification. And some After Dark updates. More than half of the Sweethearts Night dates for 2026 are already sold out. Tickets went on sale December 11th, just over a week ago. This After Dark favorite returns January 22nd through February 17th and continues to be one of the most popular limited capacity events of the year. For comparison, Sweethearts Night has 9 dates and the new 70th After Dark only has 2. This year's Sweethearts Night includes new entertainment like the Celebrate Love Cavalcade on Main Street, and a brand new musical show, Once Upon a Dream. Guests can also enjoy Disney Duets karaoke at the Golden Horseshoe, a Valentine's dance party with Donald and Daisy in Tomorrowland, themed photo ops with characters like the Aristocats, Tangled, and Lady and the Tramp, plus exclusive limited time treats. 5 of the 9 nights are already gone, so be sure to book your reservations fast. Meanwhile, the brand new Disneyland After Dark 70 Years of Favorites is telling you a very different story so far. This event celebrates 7 decades of park history with classic characters, vintage entertainment vibes, and deep-cut nostalgia like Videopolis. And this one is extremely limited. There are only 2 nights, March 3rd and March 5th, and tickets for both dates went on sale December 11th, the same day as Sweetheart's Night general sales. Interestingly, neither date for this event is sold out yet. It seems like this new event hasn't caught the same attention as Sweetheart's Night. And back on January 23rd of this year, Disney had shared that the on-property hotels of Disneyland Resort would be getting updates over 2025 and 2026. For Disney's Grand Californian Hotel, Disney had announced refreshed guest rooms and villas with a warmer arts and crafts style, along with a major reimagining of Napa Rose. Some of the guest room updates have already rolled out, but Napa Rose is still in the middle of its transformation and isn't expected to reopen until sometime in 2026. We do not have a date yet. When walking through this area, you can clearly see the construction walls along the pathways leading to that DCA security checkpoint. And then we were super excited because Disney also announced a brand new 2-story Concierge lounge for the Grand Californian, but it is not open yet. And the only timing we've been given so far is a general 2026 window. The existing Concierge lounge is still being used, and it's not clear whether both lounges will remain open or if the new 2-story space will replace the current one. Once it does open, we plan to stay at the hotel and do a full review of the new Concierge Lounge, especially since our previous Concierge Lounge video was a more popular one with viewers. And over in Pixar Place Hotel, Disney had announced 2 new premium-themed suites, which opened in November, about a month ago. Both are now available to book. The Coco suite is inspired by Coco and feels like stepping into the Rivera family's world with warm terracotta tones, hand-painted artwork, woven textures, and detailed craftsmanship that gives this space a cozy, lived-in feel. And then the Incredible suite takes a completely different approach, leaning into a bold, mid-century modern, retro, futuristic style with graphic patterns, vibrant colors, and playful design details inspired by the Parr family and one of our favorites, Edna Mode. At this time, you do have to call to book either of these new suites. You can't yet book them online like you would a typical suite. And if you've been thinking about staying on property to check out these changes in person, there's also a current hotel discount worth knowing about. You can save up to 25% on stays of 3 or more nights from January 1st through May 21st of 2026. This promo does not exclude weekends, so your 3 nights can include weekend nights. And then in summer, you can also save up to 25%, but for summer, it does require 4 or more nights to get the discount. On stays between May 22nd and September 7th, 2026, summer reservations for this discount open January 21st. And if Monsters, Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue is on your Disneyland to-do list, consider this your heads up. Disney has confirmed that the attraction will be closing in 2026 to make way for a new Avatar-themed land at DCA. What Disney hasn't shared yet is an exact closure date. While many planning calendars initially pointed to an early 2026 closure, Disney has been quiet on the project in recent months, which makes us think the timeline may have shifted later into 2026. Either way, this ride is leaving, so if it's a favorite or just more nostalgic for you, it's worth riding again while you still can. And if you're like us, feeling sad about losing Monsters, Inc. here at DCA, there is a bit of good news. At Disney World, Hollywood Studios is getting a full Monstropolis land right now. They literally just removed the Muppets 3D signage on the building that it's replacing. And the new land includes a brand new Monsters, Inc. coaster that Disney just previewed, and honestly, it looks really cool. So while our ride is going away, Monsters, Inc. isn't disappearing entirely, it's just going to be at Disney World. And checking in on construction and ride closures starting in Disneyland Park, the good news is that everything still stays open through the end of December, so the holiday season wraps without any surprise closures. Looking ahead to January, Mark Twain Riverboat is set to close on January 12th and reopen on January 16th, so a short closure there. Haunted Mansion also closes on January 12th as it transitions out of its holiday overlay with a reopening date of January 23rd. Rise of the Resistance is scheduled to close on January 20th with no reopening date listed yet. We're curious about that one. The sailing ship Columbia closes January 26th. And It's a Small World also closes on January 26th for the removal of that holiday overlay. Over in DCA, Inside Out, Emotional Whirlwind, Grizzly River Run, and Incredicoaster are all set to close on January 5th, just 2 days before the holiday season ends. Inside Out is scheduled to reopen on January 23rd. Grizzly River Run and Incredicoaster are expected to stay down until late January with no reopening dates posted yet. And then Lamplight Lounge will have a short closure from January 12th through January 16th. And finally, over in downtown Disney, we mentioned last week, a new construction wall is up on the west side of the Esplanade with Porto's Bakery signage, replacing the former Earl of Sandwich. That same wall also wraps around 2 former ticket booths, which makes us curious just how large the new Porto space will end up being. The new Earl of Sandwich location does look nearly finished, and the Lululemon signage is also now up. So any day now, we expect to see the walls come down around the new Lululemon.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe for more.